Salute, salute, salute. What's going on, my people? It's your boy, it's your host. You know who it is, man. It's your mans from the six, man. We up in here. Big Six is in the building. You guys know what it is, man. We talking boxing. I'm your host, Ryan from the six. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time, man, please smash the like button. Show some love to the stream. All you got to do is share. You ain't even gotta like it, man. Go ahead and like though. We need the algorithm to get going. But go ahead, share the stream. Let a boxing fan know we rocking out twice a week. We talking boxing, talking all things boxing. And tonight, man, we talking about O'Shaquie Foster, Raymond Ford. We're gonna talk a little bit about Tank Davis. Dmitry Bivol is back this weekend. I know MJ McAdoo, he's fighting. Robesi's fighting too. And I think Rigondeaux's back, man, and so is Gamboa. So I mean, honestly, it's not like much of a hardcore weekend. You know, it's not really like a weekend of like, damn, there's a lot of great fights, but I mean, it's good fights. You know, O'Shaquie Foster and Raymond Ford. I think that's going to be an awesome fight. I think that one's really gonna set the tone, man, for the weekend for us. But salute to everybody coming in from everywhere, man. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and show some love, man. Put them flags in the chat, man. Let's get engaged, man. I got a little poll going on right now on the YouTube channel. Let's see. It says who's gonna win, man. We guys got winning the big fight this weekend. I think it's the biggest fight, O'Shaquie Foster or Raymond Ford. But also, we got my man Steve Claggett going over to the UK. Actually, he's in the UK right now. He's going to be fighting against Adam Azim. Honestly, Ben Shalom, man, he did a poor job of promoting the fight. Honestly, I didn't even notice that fight was this weekend until later on in the week, man. And I was like, damn, like, I didn't know Steve was fighting. And he's headlining too. Like, shout out to Steve Claggett, man. He's Claggett. He's been doing this thing for sure, man. My man's been out here. He's been the road warrior. Obviously, he had a great performance. I wouldn't say great, but he had a good performance against Teofimo Lopez. Pushed him, made us all look at Teo crazy. So shout out to my mans in there, man. Shout out to Steve, man, doing this thing. And I hope he can go out there and spoil the apple carton out in England. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see, to be honest, because that's a tough task, man. Adam Azim's a good fighter. You know, he proved me wrong in the Kurt Scooby fight. Even though Kurt Scooby was there on short notice, you know, he still took the fight, man. So I got to give Adam credit. I didn't think he'd stop Scooby like that. But, yeah, so I think this is going to be a decent weekend, man. You know, the undercard of the Matchroom. It's not like jumping off the page, you know, or anything like that. But is it Omar? Yeah, Omari Jones is back. You know, your bronze medalist, U.S. bronze medalist in the last Olympics. He's returning, 154-pounder. You know, he's still figuring it out, man, because I even heard something as far as he might be looking to go down in weight to 147 if the fights are right, if he can get there. And I was like, okay. You know, the kid's obviously comfortably making 154. So I mean, if that's what's going on, then yeah, go ahead, go down and wait, man, and you know, take advantage of your gifts while you're still young. You know, he's a young man, but I'm sure there'll be a day when he needs to move back up to 54, and probably just for one fight before he goes to 60, because you know how that goes, man. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure you smash that like button, like Ann Wolf, yo.
Did not really fight her.
Yo, it was spicy at the the O'Shaquie and Raymond Ford presser. You know, yesterday Shaq got the push. Today Ray Ford got the push. Man, I wasn't mad about it. You know, I feel like that comes with the territory. You know, you pushing somebody. You know, I would hope you would expect the next day that guy's probably gonna retaliate, right? So, you know, I hope O'Shaquie Foster wasn't caught off guard by that, man. Cause it was definitely coming. It was definitely coming. Like you just can't be walking around here pushing people, thinking nobody gonna push you back, man. Like that don't work like that. So, Oshaki Foster versus Raymond Ford, they got a lot of bad blood. Clearly, bro. Um, they don't like each other, man. And I like these type of fights. Raymond Ford even went to the extent of saying he not gonna shake, Oshaki's hand after the fight. And I was like, damn, bro, like is it that deep? But I guess it is that deep, yo. I guess he does feel that way about it. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But let's see if I can pull it up here. We got the little push. Yeah. Yo, Eddie didn't know what to do, bro. Eddie didn't know what to do, man. Eddie didn't know what to do. Shout out to Eddie Hearn too. I mean, if you watch that presser, I watched a bit of it. Eddie Hearn was antagonizing everybody, like all of the undercard guys, man. He was doing a lot of instigating, spicing the fights up, getting the guys riled up, and that's good, man. That's good promotion right there. Get the guys confident, get them talking a bit. I thought that was awesome of him doing that, man, because sometimes these fighters, especially when they cutting weight, they not trying to talk to nobody, man. They just trying to make it to the scale and then get in the ring. They hungry right now. Most of those guys, man, they cutting weight. They not eating what they're used to being eaten. It's rough, man. They miserable. They miserable. They grumpy. And I think that's got to be the hard thing as a media member talking to these guys during fight week, especially when you get down to like the end of it, the press conferences, the weigh-ins. All these guys want to do is weigh in, eat, and then go fight, man. They're not really concerned about the media at that point. So you're not getting very good answers. You're probably gonna get some attitude. It is what it is, man. You just gotta understand the guys are cutting weight. They grumpy, they mad, because like the guys John and to them. So man, shout out to these guys, man. Ray Ford and Foster for showing that energy, man. It was just real energy. There's something there. Obviously, I hope it doesn't spill over into the event. Like I don't like going to boxing shows and seeing fights, man. I never understood why people be in the crowd fighting when the dudes is in the ring fighting, man. They handling the business in the ring. Like now, if your guy loses, and you just gotta tip your hat to the other guy and take the L and go make sure you don't throw away your man's, man. Not like Adrian Broner, like his people threw him away. Shout out to my guy Nostalgic in the building. What's going on, champ? Salute, salute. He said Ray Ford on that Bud energy at the press conference. Should be a great fight. Nah, yep, you absolutely right, man. It should be a good fight, honestly. Honestly. It should be a good night of boxing, man. But yeah, make sure you guys smash the like button. Tune into the stream. We got the goal of $20 for the stream. That's $2 super chats. Let's hit that goal. Let's get up in here, man. And for all you duckers out there, man, send the contract. You know what it is, man.
No play, send me a contra. I know baby. Send me a contra. I will kill you. Send me a contra. No play with me. Send me a contra.
Yo, that guy got ducked, man. But yo, let's start off with Tank Davis, man. I was happy to see Tank on Dean the Great stream reunite with Adrian Broner. I thought that was a great moment, man. And shout out to those streamers, because they respected Tank when he said like he didn't want to be on it. He didn't really want to be filmed. So they kind of like when they got around him, you could see they weren't really trying to put the camera on him, right? They were respecting Tank Davis. Shout out to them for that. But yeah, man, obviously that coming outside thing led to him. I don't even know how. I don't know what his probation was. Obviously, I don't have it in front of me. I don't know. I'm not Tank Davis's probation officer, but I don't know how going to Dean the Great's house, there wasn't like didn't look like there was any drugs I could see, but we never know. It just looked like a weird situation, man, that this Maryland judge, and it's not even like his last case, which was in Florida, I believe. This is back to like, I think 2020, the hit and run case in Maryland. that judge basically said like they look like he's wanted, man. He broke his probation. Now I don't know what his probation was. Maybe he wasn't supposed to be around liquor, man. I don't know, man, what his probation was. They just be having probation. Maybe he wasn't supposed to be in Florida. I don't know. Maybe he was out too late. I don't know what his probation was. I'm not his probation officer, but it just seems off, man, to me that the Maryland judge had that stricter probation and not the Florida judge, which he just got past that case, right? With the Florida situation. So it's the Maryland judge. And man, it just seems like this dude, Tank Davis, can't catch a break, man. And like, look, man, he put himself in the situation, obviously. Nobody else. But I'm just like, man, like what's going on here? Like every time this man Tank get ready to fight, something coming up, man. Or he into something, right? Now him going over there, that when I first saw him on the stream, I was actually watching it live because it was on AB most of the time. So I was like, yo, let me see what up with that AB, man. And then he went outside and Tank pulled up. I was like, oh shit, that's dope. Tank Davis definitely heard the stream where, you know, AB's been saying he missed him. So I'm like, that's dope. And then instantly I was like, well, why he got to meet him here? Like, that's bullshit, man. Like, this nigga Tank don't need to be around drunk people and like youngins like that, man. He needs to be in the gym. Honestly, if AB was in the gym with this stream and Tank pulled up, I think the internet would have went nuts, bro. We would have been like, oh shit, Tank is back. He in the gym with AB. They about to make a comeback. You know, they about to start grinding. I feel like AB should have went that route with if he knew Tank was gonna pull up on him, he should have went that route, bro. Where like he getting back in the gym with Tank and now they training. And you know, you see AB like looking at Tank like, yo, it's my little bro, man. I mean, he's inspiring me. All the things he's done. You know, but you can see clearly still like Tank look up to AB because that's his brother, man. You know, I think Tank knew the situation was hot. You know, he obviously knew where he was going. That's why he said he didn't want the camera on him. Nothing like that. Didn't want to talk in the stream. And, you know, he went because that's his brother, man. And it cost him. It may have cost him like, you know, another year out. You know, it cost him the money. It cost him bread for sure. Now, bro, I know Tank Davis is well off, right? Or I hope he is. But still, man, it's not a good look, man. Shout out to Z Pacino in the building. Yes, sir. Shout out to Z, man. My man, Big Money. What up, champ? Salute to Big Money, man. He said, yeah, it would have been a good look. Nah, for real, bro. If he would have somehow got Tank Davis, you know, in the gym somewhere in Florida, him, Dean the Gray, all them guys working out, you know, it would have been a much better look for Tank. He probably could have even talked more in the stream, right? Because now he training. He can say some more things. He can be more in the picture. And it's good promotion for Tank Davis, really, to get seen because all these young cats, you see how they were all talking. They're like, oh shit, Tank's here. They all started going to him. And, you know, it would have been good for like the stream to be like, or all the people watching the stream to be like, oh, their favorite streamer know this boxer. They all love him. Let's go find out who he is, man. It would have brought some more looks to Tank Davis for sure. But you know, I'm sure AB was they just happened to be out and, you know, he was like, yo, come through. And it's unfortunate, man, that this man violated his probation by going on that stream. I think it had to be him going on that stream because literally it's like the day after the stream, the whole news broke, man. So it's like, damn, bro. It would have been dope if they would have picked another setting, but nonetheless, you know, it is what it is. Shout out to Z Pacino. He said, I would have liked to see him on the stream with Coach Cunningham. Yeah, man. That would have been dope because wasn't it AB? AB was on the pads with Coach Cunningham too at one point. So I mean, yeah, to have Tank Davis there too. Yeah, man, it would have gave like that, you know, that storyline of okay, AB's actually trying to come back because I don't know how he's gonna get back, man. Like Adrian Broner, he looked like he pregnant for real, man. Alcohol is crazy what it could do to your body because my man got that big old gut he got to get rid of. And then he got to get in like boxing shape. And then he got to get the twitch muscles going again. muscle memory. But man, it's just a lot of things. I don't think I don't think Broner will be back in the ring. You know, and I don't think he'll be in the ring this year, bro. Hell no. He gonna need a fat camp. He gonna need another camp. Like he gonna need like 3 camps, bro. Cause like my man just looks crazy right now. He looks pregnant, man. It's nuts. Shout out to New Problems in the building. What up, champ? He said you going live for Shock vs. Ford? Nah, man, I can't. I'm gonna be working all night this weekend. I'm pissed, man. Working all night this weekend, but hey, it's what it is. Gotta do what he gotta do. Shout out to WJ in the building.
Cancellation off.
Salute, brother. I appreciate you guys, man. Make sure you guys smash that like button when you come through. And yeah, we got a little poll right now on the YouTube stream. If you're on the YouTube, who you guys got winning, man? Oshaki Foster or Raymond Ford, yo? That's what I'm talking about. But salute to everybody in the building, yo.
Yeah.
We in here, man. And salute to everybody who's still waiting on Ryan Garcia, bro.
Doing what I do. All white, looking nice. Okay, come through.
I don't know if Ryan Garcia is taking the fight serious or not.
Actually, I should be saying Devin Haney. He been out the ring longer than freaking Ryan Garcia. What's going on with that, man? Damn, man. Gotta holler at my man Bill Trill. See what's up with that, bro. Like, this inactivity's crazy. I feel like this the longest Devin been out the ring. I'd have to check his box record, but I feel like this the longest for sure. There's something going on, but yo, Trill Bill, man, if you watching the stream, because I know Bill be tuning in sometimes, you can come on up here, bro, and let us know what's going on with Debo, man. Who we running down on next, man? My man Z Pacino said Bill was on TBV today. Or was he? Shout out to Bill, man. He pulled up. Oh, I guess yeah. It was a Haney show, wasn't it? It was like Haney and Keyshawn. Yeah. So maybe that's their fight they got in line, man. I mean, I wouldn't be mad at that. It does look like Keyshawn's moving up because my man Arthur Biersonoff, he gonna fight Lindolfo for the IBF belt. So shout out to my man Arthur, man. He always wanted a world title shot. He was going up the WBC ranks at first, but you know, he made that pivot because the IBF, you're gonna get your shot. I keep saying that to people. You go to IBF, man, you're gonna get your shot. He got his shot, man. I don't think Biersonoff would have got a shot with the BC. Not anytime soon, man. He would have never made it up there. So shout out to him for pivoting and getting in position, man. And now we got him fighting against Lindolfo for Richard Hitcherson's belt for the full IBF. I don't know when that fight's gonna occur. You know what card that's gonna happen on. If they're gonna try to do a headliner, I don't know, man. Lindolfo, I don't know if he could sell like that. And my man Arthur, I mean, he can probably do a show in Montreal. The Tiger card if they want to send Lindolfo up here across the border, which I doubt Top Rank gonna do that, but we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, man, let me dive into the show. We just talked about Tank Davis quickly. I don't want to harp too much on that because I don't really know where that situation is at outside that I saw that warrant was put out for his arrest because he violated probation. Now, I don't know if he's actually been detained or whatever, but I just hope Tank Davis just gets through it, man. You just got to understand, you know, it seems like, you know, they looking for him to just get out of the line, bro. But Dmitry Bivol is back this weekend. You know, he's going against his IBF mandatory, so his WBO strap will not be on the line as he faces off against Michael Eifert, who is the IBF mandatory challenger. You know, he's been there, I think, for a while, Michael Eifert, man. But this is Bivol's first fight since the back surgery, which ultimately stopped the Better BF fight and possibly the David Benavidez fight, depending on how you look at it. You know, what can we expect from Bivol, man? Will he be back to Bivol form? You know, will he show us that mastery and get the stoppage? Or, you know, is this going to be a rusty performance because he's been off for so long? It's a back injury. Back injuries usually, they just don't get better, man. They just don't, man. You know, I know Tracy McGrady, shout out to Tracy McGrady. His whole career was plagued by back injuries, man. And I'm not saying that's the same case in boxing, but I've never heard anybody like talk about a back injury getting better over time. I always feel like it gets worse. So, are we gonna see the back half of Bivol's career from here on out? I'm not sure. I still want to see Bivol make that move up to cruiserweight like he was talking. I think, like, man, if that dude can move up to cruiserweight, like, one, if he could beat Benavidez, that's a huge feat, bro. If he could beat Benavidez at this point on a bad back. And then if he can go up to cruiserweight and beat some of those guys who are bigger than him, like we know that jump, that 20-pound jump essentially, that'd be impressive. Like, Bivol would be writing some history, man, if he goes up there and beats some guys. I don't think he goes undisputed at cruiserweight. And shoot, he can probably even possibly get a rematch with David at cruiserweight, depending on how their fight goes at light heavy, if they fight. I mean, yeah, man, we want to see how Bivol is when he returns, to be honest. I do, at least. I want to see if Bivol's still that guy, or is he gonna have a situation like Usyk, man, where he just looks bad, right? And then he got us all questioning him. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna see from Bivol, but I do know Dmitry Bivol is one of the best fighters in the game, man. That guy is something else. When he's rolling, he's that guy, man. He really that guy. And he's a master boxer. He's very fluid with his punches. My man get the work done, man. Like, Bivol's one of them guys, man. He dangerous, man. When he fought Canelo, totally neutralized Canelo. Canelo was trying to do the punches on the arm. My man Bivol pointed and said, nah, bro, that didn't even hurt. That shit was gangster, man. I was like, shout out to Bivol, man. He out here just making Canelo look like a little man. But shout out to my man, Fair No One in the building. Salute. Said salute, Ron. Salute to you, dog. I appreciate you, man. But yeah, Bivol's back, man. Let's just hope he looks good, so that we don't got no excuses for the Benavidez fight. I don't want to see anybody being like, yo, Bivol looked terrible, now we don't want to see that fight. I feel like fans do that too much, man. They see a certain fight performance, and then they're like, yo, we don't want to see the other fight. And I'm like, nah. We got to see the other one, because, this is his first fight off back surgery. He may just need to, take the car out for the little drive, man. Get all the kinks out of it. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see, man. We'll see how Bivol is. I think he should dominate Michael Eifert. Excuse me. I think he should stop him. Usually Bivol don't play with his food when it comes to guys like this, man. He usually goes in there and dominates. And that's what I'm expecting, man. Domination. Michael Eifert's, he's just not on the Bivol level, man. But, hey, anything can happen, right? Anything can happen. This is boxing. This is why we watch the fights. It's the most exciting part of boxing is watching the fights. So, yeah, I think Bivol, they say his fight will start, or the main card will start around 2:30. I think that's on DAZN. So, that'll be free on DAZN. We can watch that. That'll be dope, man. See Bivol and see how he does, man. But I do have the links in the chat. If you want to call in, there's the Discord, the X Spaces, and the panel link, which is the last one. The panel link is the last one there. The one that's shoot, where'd it go? I just had it. Call My Show. That's the panel link. I have the other two pinned to the chat, I believe. Let me just go over here and make sure, so I'm not leading y'all to the wrong place. No, I didn't even pin it. Nah, let me pin it. There we go. Yeah, it's pinned to the chat. All right, man. Pinned to the chat. I don't even know where my damn poll went. Damn. That's crazy. The thing just deleted my poll, man. No way. Yeah, I don't even see it, man. Damn. Well, all right. I guess we can just get who y'all got winning, man. Just drop it in the chat. I saw somebody said Ray Ford split decision, man. I did see that. Let's see if I can go up here and find that one. Yep, WJ. You got Ford split decision. So he's thinking it's gonna be a close fight. I think so too, man. I think it's gonna be a good ass fight, yo. I think Ray Ford is hungry, man. Yeah. He looked hungry, right? Ray Ford looked like he ready, man. He ready to go in there and give work to my man Foster. But we gonna see, man. Shout out to Ray Ford. I'm a big Ray Ford fan, actually, man. And he's the underdog in this fight. Not by much. This is almost a 50-50 split fight. I think he's like a plus 120 or something like that. So if the money comes in right, it'll be 50-50. But he said he's stopping Foster, man. He said, yo, I'm gonna make you my daddy. That's what he said to Oshaki, bro. He said, I said that all backwards. He said, I'm gonna be your daddy, man, to Foster, bro. So to Foster, really, I say about this, bro, about Savage. I don't think he can stop Shock. I seen his few fights at 30. It seemed like the pop is just not there with him, And, I think his last stoppage, let me go check so I don't lie to y'all. I'm pretty sure his last stoppage was against that Okatan, that Russian guy, man, that he stopped in the 12th, man. Like, I don't remember the last time Ray Ford had a knockout. And I'm not knocking him. I think he's a great boxer, man. I think Ray Ford is extremely entertaining. Like, for a dude with only 8 KOs in 18 fights, he's entertaining, bro. I could watch Ray Ford all day, man. The dude's a master boxer. But yeah, Odebek. Yeah, Odebek was his last stoppage in the 12th round. So yeah, man, I don't know, man. I don't have him stopping Foster. That probably be my Glock bet would probably be the over, to be honest. Because I just think these two guys are that much closer to each other, man. They're very, very, very good boxers, both of them. Now you could say Shock's got the more experience, but Ford's coming in there with the youth, man. He's coming in there with the underdog mentality. He feels like, Foster, all he been doing is talking about Shakur, this whole build up. He got something to prove, man. And this can be honestly the breakout time for Ray Ford, man. Because ever since he won his title, he's kind of been on I wouldn't say a downward spiral, but like the Nick Ball thing just didn't look good to some of us, right? He was getting outworked in that fight. And Nick Ball's a dog. So I think a lot of people are just waiting for Ray Ford to get that signature fight. This is the name, man. Oshaki Foster. You know what I'm saying? This guy went up and beat Cool Boy. He's been a champ at 30 for a minute. He's established. We all know Shock is a great boxer. So if Ray Ford comes in here and beats him, he literally back in that conversation, man, as being one of the top 130 pounders. That is a division that is kind of getting mixed up right now with Lomachenko coming back. Do we think Lomachenko is going to fight Navarrete? Because if I'm looking at it like from Ray Ford's perspective, like, bro, if I beat Oshaki Foster and I get that WBC strap, and he ain't got no rematch clause because Shock's going over the Matchroom. I think this is the Matchroom's card, right? So he's going over the Matchroom. So if there's no rematch clause in the contract for Oshaki Foster, Ray Ford, if he beats him, man, he could float around that Lomachenko fight and get a possible Hall of Famer on his scalp, man, on his resume. That'd be freaking dope. But you got to get past Foster. I think honestly, man, it's gonna be a hard puzzle, man, because I like Oshaki Foster. I think he's a great counterpuncher. My issue with Oshaki Foster is the work rate. And sometimes Ray Ford gets into that mode too, where his work rate, to me, is just not high. Now, I don't know if they corrected that in camp to where they're going to be pushing the pace. I'm not going to say the whole fight, but push the pace most of the fight to where you can outwork Oshaki, they're going to have to like take a page out of the Nick Ball, catalog to when he was fighting Ray Ford, man. Just that pressure. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's going to look like Nick Ball. Hell no. Ray Ford too polished to be looking like that, man. But I'm saying the activity, the movement, just being active, bro. Just keeping Oshaki on the guard all the time, keeping his back to the ropes. I know he's a great counterpuncher. People are gonna say, yeah, but Shock's a great counterpuncher, no doubt. But man, the mental pressure, not everybody can handle that. That could cause lapse in the fights, and those laps is where Ray Ford's got to capitalize on when Oshaki's trying to take breaks or trying to get away, going away from his game plan. That's when Ray Ford's got to be at his best and catch him. But man, I see a path way like for Ray Ford to win this fight. Absolutely. I think it's a 50-50 fight, but he is a slight underdog. And I think a lot of people are underestimating Ford, but I think he's going to show up, man. I think it's going to be a hell of a fight. Shout out to Ray Ford for taking the fight. And shout out to Z Pacino. He also got savage too, man. Ray Ford, man. Shout out to you guys, man. But for Oshaki Foster, man, I like Oshaki Foster. But like I said, the work rate be bugging me. To me, that's just what it is, man. If Shock threw more punches, I think I'd be a little bit more confident in him winning this fight. But because of his work rate, I always like look at it like, damn, bro. Because like the Conceição fight, the first fight, I was like, yeah, Shocky won that fight. He got robbed. Bro, I won't even lie to y'all. The second fight, I looked at the TV and said, Shocky lost that fight. Conceição beat him in the second fight. Like, the judges got it wrong for both fights. Even though it's 1-1, they evened up the score. They both scored the fights wrong. Like, I thought Conceição outworked Oshaki Foster in the rematch, outlanded him, and got the better of the rounds. Now, Oshaki Foster, man, these guys are both motivated. He's back, I think, in Houston. So this is where Shock's from, too. So, like, I'm looking at it like, damn, Oshaki not trying to lose in front of his people. Ray Ford's now an adoptive Houston native. That's where he lives now and trains out of. He not trying to lose in front of his people. So, like, Oshaki Foster coming in here with some motivation, man. Coming in here with some motivation to prove himself, establish himself. This would be great back-to-back names of wins, man. To beat Cool Boy and then Ray Ford. Those type of wins, man, you can't argue with those type of wins. Those are good wins, man. Former champions, both of those guys. So, I think for sure Foster could win this fight. It'll just be a matter of, okay, what is your volume like tonight? Are you working hard, or is Ray Ford gonna outwork you, man? But I think Foster gonna win the fight slightly. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout. I don't think this is gonna be a master, like, one-sided fight. I think honestly, both guys might touch the canvas at some point. They're just good, rangy fighters, man. Both of these guys. They both are like master boxers. Shout out to them, man. My man Z Pacino said, long as Ford don't get pushed back, 50-50 fight. Yeah, I agree. Man. He said their gyms are like 5 minutes apart, so it's real animosity within the city in that small radius. Oh, that's crazy. They be training 5 minutes apart? Oh, damn. That's why Shocky was talking about, like, they be asking about who he's sparring and stuff like that. I guess so, because a lot of people in the area, right? Shout out to my man Johnny in the building. What's going on, man? Salute. Welcome to the show. He said Foster gonna step on Ford. Watch easy work. Oh, man. Said Foster touched the canvas? Nah, no way. Hey, man. Ray Ford's a good counter puncher. That's all I'm saying. I said they were both touching the canvas. Didn't I say that? Shout out to Trini BX in the building. What's going on, man? He said I got Ford winning a tough fight, worth them getting the bag for the rematch. Okay. Damn. In this chat, we got 3 people for Ray and 1 guy for Foster, man. And Foster is the favorite. Like, I've been seeing a lot of people saying they're picking Foster. Shout out to y'all, man. TLM Electric, what's going on? Salute in the building. He said, I feel like Ford is going to win by decision. Okay. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad bet, bro. It's probably really plus money, too. You should go check them lines. Because I do think the same thing, bro. I think it's going to be a fight that goes decision for sure. Shout out to you, man, and tuning in. Make sure y'all smash the like button. You know, like I like to say, like my girl Ann Wolf, man. Let's get it.
Really fight her.
Yeah. Smash that like button, man. Y'all know what it is. Gotta show some support, bro. Know what I'm saying? Gotta show some support, like my man Usyk, yo.
See you there, yeah? Come on.
Hey, he's great, Connor.
Yes. Crazy man. Look.
He's
Shout out to Usyk, bro. Oh man, shout out to New Problems. He said I got Shock. Okay, so we got 2 Shock and 4 for Ford. All right, man. Still kind of heavy on the Ford. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ford, man. Getting a lot of love over here. My man Nostalgic said, who got the better chin to you? Ooh. Yeah, bro. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. To me, man, I don't know. Probably Shock. I think he been in with the bigger guys, right? So he's been at 130 the most. So he's been in with the bigger opposition. So yeah, probably Shock, man. I think Shock probably got the better chin, but I've never really seen Ford hurt like that, like on the stanky leg or anything like that. So yeah, I'm not saying Ford's chinny at all. No. Excuse me. Both them motherfuckers, they both got chins, man. They both haven't been hurt to where I've seen them like legs wobbling, you know what I'm saying? So hey, we might see that. We might see that though with these guys, man. We might see that. My man TLM said hit the likes like Broner hit on the baddies. Salute to Broner, man.
That's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got the man, shut that soft ass shit up, man.
Yo, Leonard Ellaby had to eat that one up, bro. He just had to eat that L up when AB was doing that to him, bro. Yo, that was funny, man. That was funny. He said that was a great question. Yeah, bro. Trini BX said never really seen Shock 2 damage after fights. Yeah, I know. You know, really, both of these guys, I haven't really seen them, like, damaged. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't really seen them hurt, man. New Problem said jab is Shock's defense. Shock, yeah. I would say the jab for sure, Shock, bro, for sure. The defense, you know what, Ray Ford, he's all right, man. He doesn't have bad defense. I think his offense is way better though. I do agree with Shock. I think like Ray Ford has better offense than Shakur Stevenson, even though it sounds crazy to some people. I think his offense is really good, man. Who has better punch selection? At this point, I would say Shock, man. But it's not by much. Like, it's not by much. If somebody told me, like, Ray Ford, I wouldn't be mad. I would not be mad. I'd be like, yeah, it makes sense. Shout out to my man Cyrus in the building. What's going on, champ? My man Cyrus, bro. He said Savage is not playing, man. Ford is coming to lose his shit on Shock. Yo, I hope so, man. Cause I don't want to hear nothing. I want to hear nothing like this after the fight.
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that? You
My
broke
back is broken.
what? A vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
Yeah, we don't want to hear about no excuses, bro, after the fight. You know, they said they not shaking hands or nothing. So whoever lose, just gotta, you know, walk out that ring, that walk of shame, take that L, bro, and regroup. My man TLM said Ford is having an incredible training camp. Yeah, we've been seeing that, man. Shout out to him for doing that vlog. That's dope, man. That's dope, man. My man Trini BX, he said, will we be getting this if they had their O's? Doubt it. That's how you know it's going to be a good fight. Hey, bro, you know what? I don't even look at that, bro. When I saw the names, I was like, yes, this is going to be a freaking good fight. Shout out to them. Shout out to New Problems, man, for dropping the $2 super chat. He said, throw some color in the chat for the brother. Appreciate you, dog, for dropping that chip with the dip.
I want my chips with the dip. That's all I know. I don't want my chips plain. I want my chips with the dip. So bring them dips.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. New Problems. I salute to you, brother. My man Cyrus says Savage hair was everywhere, looking like a nutcase at the conference. Shock need to be careful. Oh, man. Yeah, man. He had the hair out, bro. He's ready, man, to get it rebraided, you know, for wartime, man. My man TLM said true boxing fans don't care about the records, only the matchups. Yes, you're absolutely correct, man. Salute to you. I've been trying to preach that lately to the channel, to the community, that, you know, even I'm going to tread lightly around certain people when I say this, because certain people are still emotional about the belts. Me personally, I prefer matchups over belts. Like, I don't need a fancy belt in a fight to really watch a fight. You know what I'm saying? Even if Shock didn't have this WBC belt, I think I would still feel the same way about this fight. It's still an awesome fight because of like the animosity, the build-up. These guys really don't like each other. Really don't like each other at all. And you can see it, man, in the lead-up. It's awesome. And I think if we got more matchups instead of, you know, politics of boxing, stuff like that, I think we'd be in a better place. We'd see a lot of fights that we wanted already. You know, that type of thing, man. But it is what it is, bro. I'm not going to get too mad about that shit, you know. Boxing shoots itself in the foot sometimes. It's nasty work. Nasty at the highest level, man. But salute to everybody in the building. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Show some love to the stream. We're talking about O'Shaquie Foster versus Raymond Ford, the WBC title at 130. And yeah, I think the implications really for the winner is, you know, is it a Navarrete fight? Can they get that one? Or will it be a Lomachenko fight, since Lomachenko coming back? Take a tune-up against Charlie Suarez is who he's reported to fight. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. That's a crazy tune-up, bro. Charlie Suarez, a lot of people thought he beat Navarrete, so my man Lomachenko better be careful, bro. He better be careful. Shout out to Trini BX. He said the boxers care about them O's, man. Charles Conwell been on the shelf this long, man. Makes it worse. Damn. Yo, Trini, there's got to be something going on over there with Charles Conwell, because literally Amari Jones, Amari Jones just signed with Golden Boy. He was on that Fundora card, Fundora and Keith. I'm pretty sure it was that. Or was it no, Ryan and Barrios. He was on that Ryan and Barrios undercard because that was promoted by Golden Boy. And then he got a main event for a title eliminator right after. His hometown, man. And then Charles Conwell, you know, he lost to Perez, you know, and literally Perez goes on to fight Xander. And Charles Conwell can't even get a tune-up. He can't even get on an undercard of a Golden Boy fight. Like, this is, yeah, Trini, you right, bro. It's nasty work. The highest level, man. My man Cyrus said, yeah, man, we need more of this. I'm loving the negativity going into this fight. Nah, bro. They John, bro. There's a lot of energy. Shout out to them, man. Charles Conwell is a part of the Xander Zayas story now. Yo, that's right, bro. That's a fact. My man TLM said the belts are meaning less and less with all the promotion avenues. Yep. Zuffa, MVP, Riyadh, Netflix, making money fights. Yeah. And you know the belts are only gonna get worse once they pass that UBO, because now people are gonna make like leagues and we're gonna have a belt with leagues in them. So there's gonna be more belts, man. There's gonna be more people with straps around their waist, and we don't know what they mean, don't know what they are. It's already hard to explain, bro. My man Trini BX said, yeah, and Darrell Bell Saint been inactive for a year. Just when he started getting pushed. Yeah, man. I don't know what's up with Val Saint, to be honest, because like I thought Pro Box liked him. Like I thought he was good with Pro Box. He was, like you said, Kid Blast. He was knocking people out. You know, he was at Canelo's camp. You know, see, the kids obviously got high praise when you getting called to Canelo's camp, and they got Boots up in there and Yo-Yo. They just not calling anybody, right, over there. They calling certain guys, man. And yeah, I don't know what happened to Vol Saint, man. I wonder if it's a out of the gym situation, like he having like personal problems. Because like a lot of these guys, when they're at that Val Saint level, they're not like mainstream, right? They making good money, but they're not making like, I don't know. They're not making like, you know, life-changing money. They're still like, you know, they're still on the grind. And some of them are still hanging around with their friends who, you know, getting them in trouble and shit. You know, they helping the homies out now, and the homies is not helping them out. Sad, man. My man Z Pacino said maybe behind the scenes of contract issues. Yeah, want to see Conwell back though. Nah, for real, bro. For real. My man Trini BX said we need Joshua Frazier. We need my broski, man. Versus Conwell. That'd be a good fight, bro. That'd be an awesome fight, man. You know, shout out to, who's it, Eric Gomez, who runs Top Rank. Maybe I'll shoot him an email, man. Z Pacino said Val Saint had an injury too. Oh, okay. My man TLM said, who would you match up for from the 6 championships? You need a belt. Oh man, honestly, if I did something like a Super 6, I'd have to do it at 154. And I think you could even do a Super 12 at 154. Like, there's just so many guys at 54, man. You could do it with, you know, with Jerron there, with Earl there now, Keith there, Fandora, Xander, you know, Val Saint, you just spoke about him, Charles Conwell, my bro, you could throw in there. Callum Marsh, if you want to come back. Like, there's a lot of dudes, man, that you could throw in a 54 tournament. My man C Pacino said I'd be on his IG lives. Oh, okay. For real. He got an injury, man. All right. Shout out to Manuel. He said Alan Garcia fighting on Pro Box. Yo, that's Kid Kansas, right? That's the dude he's with Top Rank, isn't he? So shout out to Top Rank for keeping their guys active, man. They really lend their guys out and let them get fights, man. That's awesome, bro. That they could do that. You know, they really trust their guys, man. He said, yeah, I think Val Saint might be jumping to 60. Yo, I think a lot of people are starting to jump to 60 from 54, man. 60 is about to become a good division, bro. It's about to become a really good division. My man said middleweight gonna be popping next year. Quiet Storm brewing. Yeah. Yep. No doubt, Trini. I can see it happening, bro. Shout out to Shane Mosley, who's there right now, and Boachuk, and Callum Walsh has moved up. Yo-Yo's still there. You know, yeah, 160. Troy Osley just signed with Salida Promotions. He got a fight. Yeah, man. 160 gonna turn out to be next division. And Xander too. Like a lot of people are like looking at him like, bro, he's gonna move soon, so he's probably gonna move up to 60 next year as well. Yeah, Kid Kansas. Okay, that's him. Alan Garcia. He's fighting on Pro Box. Is that this weekend? Is Pro Box, they got a show this weekend? Shout out to TLM. He said 54 has a lot of competition, man. Best class right now. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I feel like that's a division where you can handpick a lot of dudes, man, and just throw them in the pot. My man said Adames. Yo, I think Carlos Adames is trying to go up to 68. I think I heard somebody he's trying to negotiate a fight against Oslis Iglesias from who's got the IBF title at 168. So I mean, that'd be a good fight, man. I don't know how y'all think about that. But Iglesias and Adames, that'd be an awesome fight, man. Shout out to Carlos trying to go right into a title shot. He really trying to get to the bag, man, because if he can get to a title shot, he probably going to be looking down at the Canelo fight. Because I think Canelo, if he beats him, Billy, I say if, man. Because I don't know how Canelo going to come in that fight. Hopefully he comes in fine, man. But I don't know how Canelo keep coming in these fights because my man making so much money, bro. But he not in them silk sheiks. Shout out to him, bro. He's still getting up, doing his thing. My man Trini BX said, win or lose, Xander's moving up. Yeah, I agree, bro. I agree. Trini BX said, nah, next week's Pro Box. Okay. That's next weekend. Yo, isn't there? I feel like something's on the docket big next weekend too, man. First weekend of June. Let me go take a look at the schedule quickly. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know why. I feel like June's a good month. I might be tripping, but we'll see, man. We'll see. I thought this month was actually pretty decent, but I thought next month was gonna be all right. Oh, I'm tripping, man. Yeah, there's nothing crazy next week. Oh, my man Ryan Rozicki, that's what I was thinking about. Yeah, my freaking guy from Canada, man, Ryan Rozicki. We in the building. Salute to Lady Chan. She's in the building. Salute Lady Chan. She said, hi, Ryan. What up, Lady Chan? You still up? Damn. Shout out to you, yo. Grinding. She probably grinding, working. You know how it is. Trini BX, he said, I wanted Yo-Yo versus Adames at 160. Yeah, man. Yeah. We all wanted that, bro. We did. My man Trini said, Cartel talking them Canelo checks, bro. Y'all gotta stop with that, bro. Canelo, man. He already done paid the Cartel, man, and get his brother back. Lunar Glider, what's going on, bro? Salute. He said, Ryan Rozicki fighting next week. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, bro. Ryan Rozicki, man. I'm definitely doing the live fight chat for that, for sure. We doing that, bro. Shoot, I'm not even gonna be home for that. I'll be out. That's all right, man. That's all right. Maybe I'll pull up, because I'm going to go see my parents, so maybe I'll pull up to my dad's gym, and I'll do the live fight chat from there. You know, see if my bro can do it with me. We watch the fights. He said he coming to knock off CBS block off. Yeah, bro. Hell yeah. CBS think it's sweet, man. He think it's sweet. Wait till you get in there with Ryan Rozicki, man. That guy's insane, bro. So shout out to WJ. He said they're not going to let Shiraz KO Canelo to pass the torch. That was always the plan. Per turkey. You right, man. That's why he signed Canelo, brought him over there for Hamza. Said, yo, don't worry. We going to work you in the picture. And we going to get you to get Canelo before he retire, man. Shout out to Trini. He said June is Boots versus Zayas, De Los Santos, and Rio both end June. Okay. So, yeah, June's a decent month for sure, bro. I'm tripping. June's a decent month. My man TLM said, I've been wanting that Adames versus Shiraz rematch. Me too, bro. Me too, man. C. Pacino said he better not let CBS punch and clinch all fight like he did Glanton. You right, bro. That's what's going to happen, B. That's what's going to happen if he on that, man. So that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. We can't let CBS do that. And CBS is a big boy, man. He a big dude. So I hope my man Ryan ready, man, to get out them clinches. He said we need them Rozicki and then Billy wins. And they need to use them wins to get Joshua Frazier on the undercards. Yes, sir. Trinity, speak it, believe it, receive it, dog. Yeah, man. We need them wins, dog. We need them big wins. You right?
Yeah.
We need that, dog. Shout out to my man Trini BX. New problem said next weekend. And Mount Kativ is back. He's coming back against some. Yo, Johan Obro's on that card, bro. If you guys haven't watched Johan Obro, I think he's at 140. He's a ring fighter, but he fights for Eye of the Tiger up here in Canada. And I've been seeing this kid. He's stopping everybody, and like he's stopping like dudes Devin Haney couldn't stop. Some of these dudes that, some of these other 40 guys could not stop. He's laying these dudes out, man. Johan Obro, he's a ring ambassador fighter because he one of the few guys rocking the ring shorts. Bro, he's next up. He's next up, and I'm surprised he's not really getting buzzed because the dude's flooring everybody. But I guess because he's fighting on Eye of the Tiger, but he on the zone now. Eye of the Tiger on the zone, so y'all gonna see it now. Shout out to Lady Chan in the building. Salute, Lady Chan. You know what it is. Salute, salute, salute. Got Lady Chan in the building, so y'all gotta act right, bro. Make sure you guys chill, man. Cause she might get on your head top, and if she do, don't be acting soft, yo. Don't be acting soft.
That's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got the.
Yo, Adrian Broner, bro. Yo, man, y'all, I'm so conflicted with the Adrian Broner thing. Like I'm happy he getting paid, but I'm pissed because I'm looking I think most of us see he gonna fall down this road again. Like if he don't change the way he's living, he literally gonna be broke again. Just off the same shit, alcoholism, man. Man, it's super frustrating because it's bro, I'm happy for you. You're getting money. You're not broke again. And you can feed your family, but fuck, man, your habits are literally just gonna drive you back to that same place, and we all see it, and it's I can't feel sorry for you because you're doing it to yourself, man. This time you're saying it. I'm doing it for money, you're literally doing it, and it's bro, you got us watching again. Start doing productive shit, bro, so you can get your life in order. Honestly, what I wish AB would do, he's in Florida. He should reach out to Gary Jonas. Gary Jonas has the facility of rehab facility at Pro Box. Adrian Broner should be vlogging at a Pro Box, man, at the facility. He should be trying to inspire some people, bro. I get it. It's not gonna give him those headlines that people want to see because people don't like talking about positive things these days. It's weird. But if he did the rehab journey and made the comeback to the ring, bro, that'd be a freaking awesome story. If he vlogged all that too, but he just, man, he just want to have fun too much, man. I get it. He is a fun guy, but we all know what's going to happen, dog. We know where the road's, it's not going to lead to nothing good, and it's frustrating. He said, Johan Obro is a bad man. Yeah, bro, he is, bro. My man Z Pacino said, I like Obro, but he fights in that small ass ring on Eye of the Tiger, so I don't know if he's really like that. Yo, bro, them Eye of the Tiger cards, you're not gonna get in no big rings, dog. You know what I'm saying? My man Trini BX said Polanco fights on Saturday, so you know where to catch that fight. No, bro, I don't even know where to catch that one. I know, I saw Coach Bermudez on Clay's channel earlier today, and he's in Belgium, so he's not even with Rohan. So I'm guessing that's an off TV card. They're probably thinking that's a stay busy fight for Polanco, man. It's probably not something, he's obviously not there with Polanco, so it's not a big fight. So I don't know where that fight's gonna be shown at, bro. And I think it's in Puerto Rico. Shout out to Manuel, he said facts. Yeah, man. Trini BX said word, man, lock in with Coach Mark and Gary Jonas. They helped JoJo. Yes, exactly, bro. They had JoJo get back, and JoJo had that good performance against Regis, which I think led to the Floyd Schofield fight, which obviously Schofield pulled out of. But it did lead to another fight for JoJo, man. Shout out to Lady Chan. She said he can't come back to the ring. That's done. Hey, I'm dreaming now. I'm dreaming, man. I could only dream, Lady Chan. You know, I saw that gut too, and I said the same thing. I said, oh, shoot, this nigga not ever getting back to the ring. Like, look at that. He looked pregnant. And he really, like, rocking it too. Like, he not just out there. He really rocking it, wearing the tight shirts and everything. I'm like, man, Broner's, he really unk, man. He really unk, man. But, yo, shout out to AB, bro. Can't get mad at AB. He making his bread now. Just wish he'd make it a different way, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't it, bro. This ain't the way to go. Shout out to New Problems. He said, bro, looks like he might have liver problems. Yeah, you right, bro. A liver shot too much. Yo, bro, I'm telling you, man. He definitely got some liver problems, bro. And he out here just doing whatever, man. Just looking crazy like Ryan Garcia, bro.
Doing what I do. All white, looking nice. Okay, come through.
I don't know if Ryan Garcia is taking the fight serious or not.
Yo, bro. Oh, man. That's crazy. Shout out to Lunar Glider. Okay, says Polanco's fighting on Triller TV. Ew, so that's like a pay-per-view. Oh, no, bro. We can't do that, man. Like, shout out to Polanco, bro, but nah, dog, we gonna have to pass on that. Nah, bro, that's crazy. He's fighting on Triller, man. Oh, man. I bought a couple Triller fights too, like when my man, back when Lucas Body was paying for his fights, because, like, you know, a lot of these guys who don't have big promoters, that's what they got to do, man. They got to pay for their fights. Lucas Body was doing that. I was definitely supporting him. But damn, man. Top Rank got to do better by Rohan, man. If they're going to be putting him on something, why don't they put Rohan in Pro Box cards, man? Like, you're going to get matched better. Like, why don't they put Rohan on a Pro Box card so he can get at least in a fight where, you know, he going to be in there with somebody who going to match him. Or the matchmaker's going to give him a good fight. I don't understand it, man. Top Rank, they be like babying him. Like, they be treating him like they don't believe in him. I don't even understand it. Maybe Rohan ain't it, man. But coach gotta push. He gotta push the matchmakers, Brad Goodman, to make that call, man, to put him in a fight. But hey, I think coach did say after this one's a big one. I think he did say that, and if I'm correct, Tiger Johnson's fighting in July. So it might be Tiger Johnson. He fighting a Canadian too, man. Yo, there's a lot of Canadians fighting. He fighting Christopher Guerrero, who I had on the show here, I think last month. You know, Christopher Guerrero, who he was talking about training with Boots down in Philly. And yeah, man, he's fighting against Tiger Johnson on July 4th. So shout out to Christopher Guerrero, man, getting his shot. So if Tiger can get past him, then maybe Polanco. You know, Polanco should make easy work this weekend, according to everybody. You know, according to Hector, he's obviously not there, so they expecting easy work. And I get that, man. It should be easy work, to be honest. Should be. But yeah, Shockey. Not sure what he's going to do, man. Ford, he going to be all braided up and tatted up, ready to go. They're going to be ready to go tomorrow for sure. I want to see the weigh-in too. Because you know, Shockey going to try to get his get back, and Ford's not going to let him do it, man. It's probably going to be more security there tomorrow too. They done push each other twice. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Shout out to Zipachino. Oh, yeah, he said, I want to see him cut the ring off. Yeah, no. That's true, bro. Johan's been in the smaller ring, so we know he can punch when he gets to you. But yeah, I agree with you, Zipachino. I want to see him in a bigger ring, too. I want to see him box more. Yeah, I want to see all of that, man. See some other levels to his game. And I want to see him get hurt, man. I think that's when I know who the real fighters are, when they get clipped, how they going to react and how they going to come back the round after if they make it out the round. You know, there's some guys who can get clipped, survive, and then boom, they right back in the fight. Why? Because man, they survived. Now they back in it. Now they're not gonna make that same mistake. They just refocused. Then there's other guys, they get chin checked, and then we know who they are. We know who they are. We like, damn. Now he's either chinny or he just was never ready, bro. So like, it's good to see some guys go through some adversity every now and then. Like, obviously, I'm not wishing for everybody go in that ring and get hurt, but it's good to see guys go through some adversity and come out on the right end of it, man. Come out on the right side of it for sure. But salute to everybody in the building. Hit that like button. Show some love to the stream. Oh, yeah. But make sure you guys go check out Lady Chan, man. I'm up in here. I got Lady Chan. I'm not even shouting her out, man. She got a great boxing channel as well. She usually goes live during the day. She's in the UK. Big UK in the building. Salute. You know, shout out to the UK. We got big ties over here with them. You know, we talk a lot like them too, man. They talk a lot like us. We all got that intertwinement of culture. So shout out to the UK, man. But yeah. Make sure you guys go check out Lady Chan, man. She got a great channel. She does the live fight chats too. She does those. And yeah, she has the panel and everything like that, man. Shout out to her, man. She said it's all good. Thanks. I'm here for the 6. Yeah, salute. Drop the 6s, yo. Shout out to Drake, man. I saw he just bought ownership in Aiden Ross, man. Drake's in boxing now. That's crazy, yo. Hopefully he can make that crossover to the real boxing, man. That'd be freaking awesome. That motherfucker know how to promote. He just put the hours up and people go crazy. Yeah. He just I just saw something the other day. I think it was after that event they did in Vegas that he bought like half the company or some of that big stake in Aiden Ross's promotion. And that was funny, bro. Did y'all see that Ray J clip? Bro, I gotta play it now. My man Ray J, he really stupid, bro. He had the nerve to say what he said that he thought the fight was, rigged. Like they was gonna go in there and rig the fight, bro. Like it's like, bro, why would you even say something like that out of your mouth, man? Like, come on. Like, man, Ray J's hilarious, man. Talk about him and what's his name? Superfly. They had an agreement in the back. Yo, man. I couldn't believe what I was hearing, bro. I'm like, yo, Ray J is definitely on one, dog. Yeah, I definitely gotta find the short clip, bro. Cause not playing the full fight. Cause them guys can't fight, bro. That's another thing about that type of boxing that them guys can't fight. None of them can fight. Like they terrible, man. I don't even know how people be watching that shit, bro. But they be watching it though. People be watching it, bro. They got hella views, bro. They got hella views. So they do got a fan base though, man. And I think like that was probably one of the better ones they put on, because I think it was like I think it was at the Apex, wasn't it? At where Dana White does the Zuffa shows. All right, I found the post fight, and then I'll play the KO though. What this goofy said, bro. I wonder if y'all could hear it. Oh man. Oh, y'all couldn't hear it? Damn. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to use this. Damn, usually it just be playing. That's wild. No sound, eh? Flip. Oh, you know what? I know exactly what happened. I was playing it in the wrong browser. Fuck. Oh man. That was on me, yo. That was on me. Cause I got like, got hella windows open here, but y'all know how it be. But yeah, bro, I think we can definitely go find that again. Yeah, let's get it, man. Yo, let me know if it's too loud though, cause hold on, let me turn it down a bit. Oh my god, bro. Yo, my man got sat on his face. Oh, what? Still no sound. All right, yeah, I give up. That wasn't it. I don't know why it wasn't showing no sound. That's crazy. I'll have to figure that setting out next time. It should just automatically go. But oh shoot. Man, he basically said that he thought that him and dude had a plan. He's like, damn, we fucked up the bag. He's like, I thought we had a plan. It's like, yo, Ray J, you crazy for saying that, bro. In Las Vegas. Don't say you try to rob the bank. No way, bro. He said, wow, super sus too. Oh man. Lady Chan said they can't throw hands at all. They just got big mouths. Yeah. No doubt. New Problem said, what do you think about celebrity boxing stuff? You think it makes boxing look like a joke? Yo, I honestly at first I wasn't for it, but I can't lie, man. I cannot lie. I think my whole views changed of it because of the impact I've seen my dad have in his gym. He's getting a lot of young kids walking in the gym now because of it. Mostly because of Jake Paul. I think also because of some of these other guys. So I'm going to credit them too. So I think people are just watching more than Jake Paul now. I think, they're watching the other guys. Aiden Ross, obviously he's on those big streaming channels. So I think, yes, everybody who walks in the gym, they're not going to be able to become a fighter. But I think you're going to see a few of them, a few guys slip through. And that's just how it is, bro. Because honestly, like, how do I explain to people, man? Getting punched in the face, you got to be wired different. And that's when I knew boxing wasn't for me. When I started, my dad was putting me in there with his national champions and I was getting touched. I was like, yo, I couldn't do this for 30 years. Hell no. I was like, nope. Nah, bro. Going home sore. Like, my face is swollen. I got to go to school the next day. I was a hooper, man. So I'm going to school, and my girl at the time, who's high school girl, was like, yo, why your eye black? Got to explain some dude at the gym that gave you a black eye, man. But hey, shout out to my pops, man, because those things made me strong. Like, and they obviously gave me the confidence to go to school and be like, yo, puff up your chest a little bit. Like, I could do some shit. But no, not for a career. No. No. That's why I give all these guys the respect. And I think a lot of these influencers, they go to real boxing gyms and then they realize, okay, it's way harder than what I was even thinking. And they either respect it or they just leave it altogether. But like I said, a few people stay in it. So it's always good when you're getting people to the sport. Like I said, at first I wasn't for it. But it's bringing awareness, it's bringing people. So I'm like, yo, I can't argue with it, man. It's bringing eyes to the sport, you know what I'm saying? So I like it in that way. It's bringing eyes, man. But he got knocked the fuck out. Yeah, he definitely did, yo. Ray J, yo, it knocked him out so bad, man. He was talking like Jamal after the fight, man.
160 is my weight division.
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to reign.
That man thought Canelo was going to go to Houston for him, bro. Jamal's crazy. Nobody going to Houston for you, bro. Not even Triple G. He said Nina Drama thought Ray J was Diddy after the game. Yo, bro. Yo, them Diddy jokes, bro. Diddy, man. Man, you already know, man. When Ray J got up, he was going to say something dumb. He was still concussed, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, that's why they can't be doing post-interview fights with niggas who get knocked out, bro. Like, they don't know what they talking about. The man went up there, said a whole Mike Tyson thing. Like,
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that? You
My
broke
back is broken.
what? A vertebrae or what
Well,
portion?
Spinal.
yo, man. Like, these dudes get sparked out, bro. You can't really do that, man. I mean, man, you else say? He said the Spurs putting belt to ass. Oh, shit. We about to get a game 7 then? Okay. Damn, bro. I don't know. Shout out to SGA, man. Hope he can pull through and get back to the chip. I feel like whoever win the West probably going to win, though. Like, no disrespect to New York. I just don't see them beating OKC or the Spurs. But, hey, anything's possible. New problems. Yeah, yo, bro. Yeah, bro. They shouldn't have interviewed them guys after they get stopped, bro. Like, I even remember watching, like, because, like, I like John Jones from the UFC, so I used to watch a lot of his fights. And I think he beat, like, Daniel Cormier. I think it was Joe Rogan who was interviewing him, and, like, he was, like, pissed, bro, because, like, obviously he wanted to beat John so bad, man. He was crying, basically. And, like, Joe, like, was still interviewing the guy. Like, this dude was an emotional wreck, man. And I was like, yo, Joe Rogan's a whole fucking asshole, bro. Like, this man is damn near crying, bro. This guy still got the mic in his face. But, you know, that's just how boxing is, man. Some people don't think about these guys. And obviously, they wouldn't know what they're going through, right? Like, that's what I'm saying. People shouldn't get punched in the face. Getting punched in the face, man, is not an easy thing to do. But salute. We in the building with it. Damn, somebody invite me to their group. Like, where? Oh, never mind. Just getting some weird messages. I was like, who the hell is that? Yeah, man, salute to everybody in the building. Make sure you smash that like button. We talking about the fights this weekend. I know Bivol's back, man. Shout out to Bivol coming back. You guys think he's gonna fight Benavidez? You know, he should get past Michael Eifert. I know Benavidez was saying something of the sense of like doing a catch weight. Now, I don't know how that's gonna work, man. Like, so like, how do you do a catch weight? If you're doing a catch weight fight, then the 175 belts, they can't be on the line. Like, I don't know, man. That might have been just a rumor, because I feel like Benavidez he's gonna have to drop to 75 if he wants to fight for Bivol's belts. Like, that's just how the rules go, bro. I can't see the WBO doing an exemption for the fight, because, you know, shout out to Gustavo. It seems like he's trying to move the WBO in a correct way. And the IBF, they just been following their rules lately, man. The IBF been just chugging along, and I saw something like the IBF and the WBO, they're about to do a joint convention free to the public. No, not free, sorry. To the public, though. Usually those conventions, you have to pay, you know, to pay in advance to get the convention fees. You got to be a member, stuff like that. This is to the public, so yeah, shout out to the WBO, man. WBO and IBF. They're really forming like Voltron and Avengers to fight Zuffa, man, because the sanctioning bodies is working together. Hopefully the WBA can go over there and help. Maybe the BC. I don't know, man. I don't think we'll see those guys over there. The WBC and the BA, to me, are the worst right now. They're just doing weird stuff. Shout out to Lady Chan. She said, I love Bivol. Yeah, Bivol's back, man. I'm glad to see him back. Birdman said if I had one wish. Shout out to Birdman in the building, bro. Yeah, bro. Benavidez don't want the smoke, Lady Chan. Damn. She said Bivol ain't doing no catch weights. Not a rumor. I seen. Oh, you seen him say it? Oh, flip. That's why. Why? Okay, see, this is what I don't understand, bro. Why go up and wait? Say you going back down, and then now you don't want to make that sacrifice. Nah, bro. If you going up, stay up then. Maybe it's because he's in a hard rocking up, a tough place. He got Jay Apatow there, and he got Bivol. So you got to pick, man. Pick your poison. That's what I say. Go ahead and pick the fight you want to fight, man. Because if you fight Jay Apatow, I ain't going to get mad, man. Go ahead and fight Jay Apatow. You're already there. But I know what Bivol means for your legacy if you beat him. If you beat him, man, you beat Bivol. That's a huge win, bro. Because Bivol, he be beating everybody. Vengeance is lost against Better BF. Beat on Canelo, beat on Zerto. No, shout out to him, man. My man WJ said, I remember Shane Mosley getting back spasms in Australia, and he had to quit round 6 versus Moodian. He had him backs, bro. I was saying at the beginning of my stream, I don't see how the back's going to get better. Like, the back's only going to get worse. So, like, Bivol going to have to be quick now or just manage it, bro. You got to find a good doctor, really good doctor, man. Shout out to New Problem. He said, man, Bivol forced the surgery to age out that trilogy with Better BF. I thought Better BF won both fights, by the way. Yo, bro. Me too, dog. I thought Better BF won both fights too, dog. I was pissed off. But then I was like, oh, Bivol said he's going to do the man thing and give Better BF the rematch because Better BF gave him a rematch. But then it looked like Eddie Hearn was like, nah, bro, let's pick up our basketball, bro. It's 1-1, but we not gonna play the rubber match, bro. We leaving on the win. Like, we gonna pick up our basketball and we gonna head on out of here. I'm like, bro, this dude, Eddie Hearn, like, a whole crazy man for that, bro. He said Bivol used a lot of torque, both hands. Nah, Bivol's amazing, man. I like his boxing skills, bro. He's a good boxer, bro. He fights in rhythm. And he be knocking shit loose. When he's ready to stop people, he be stopping people, man. Lady Chan said exactly. He can't make the weight to go back down. He gets smoked by Jai because he's a mover with power. And down below, Bivol soundly outpoints him. Yeah. Both fights are tough. Both fights are tough, man. Thought Bivol won both? Yeah, I heard people say that too. A lot of people thought Bivol won the first fight, man. Definitely, that was a close fight too. I was even saying in the journey, I was like, man, my man, Better BF got to win the last 2 rounds to win the fight. And I thought he did that. But when people were like, Bivol won, I wasn't even mad at them. I'm like, yo, the fight is that close, literally. And then Bivol showed his hands, and I was really like, oh, damn, bro. When he showed how his hands got so swollen from just blocking Better BF's punches, I was like, oh, shit. That man got power, bro. How you punch your glove and make your hand swell up? Like, what the flip? That dude got that Wolverine power for real, man. Nah, both fights were good. And, like, I get it. Both of these guys were never, like, big names. And they were both iced out by the WBC because of political reasons, which was just nuts, honestly. And you see how, like, Mauricio moves? As soon as Turki Al-Sheikh wanted to do that fight, he was fine with giving the Russian a belt. But before that, when other people were trying to when Top Rank and Matchroom were trying to make the fight, he was the WBC was like, no, we can't sanction the fight because those guys are Russian. And what, bro? Oh, Russia's that they're at war with Ukraine. So them guys can't hold our belt. Bro literally brought politics into sports. Like, I couldn't believe it, man. Like, honestly, sports got to be the safe place for that. We can't bring that dumb stuff over here, man. Like, then we just literally poisoning the sport, bro. you know? And I'm like, yo, I'm looking at it crazy, like, bro, you know America be bombing hella countries too. Like, so what you gonna say to all them American champions, bro? Like, what the hell? What do we like, bro? We can't associate outside stuff with boxing, bro. We just can't. Now, if the man doing some other stuff, like he in a Epstein Island type of situation, then yeah, we might have to go veto him still. He might have to go talk to the judge. Like, we got to pack him up, get him out of here, man. You can't be doing that. But as far as like, it's not even like, you know, Bivol was out there shooting people. He wasn't on the foreground doing stuff. Like, we don't know what their views are on it, bro. Them guys probably don't even want to see that stuff. And you out here penalizing them for doing their job on something that somebody else is doing. So I was like, man. But then as soon as Turkey picked up the tab and said, oh, I want that fight, Mauricio was like, oh, okay. Yeah, they could definitely, or was it Bivol who had? No, Arthur had the WBC. It's like, oh yeah, they could fight for it. Now, granted, Arthur had a Canadian flag now, so now they're like, oh, they don't, you know, he can fight for it because he's representing Canada. But like, we all know he's still Russian, bro. Like, come on, man. Yeah, Bivol, yeah, he lives in, I'm pretty sure he lives in the West Coast, Shan, like in California somewhere. Like, he don't even live in Russia. None of them do. Like, Arthur live up here in Canada, and yeah, Bivol live in America. Like, and Mauricio just was being ignorant about the whole situation. But as soon as Turkey ass Sheik came with the big bag, my man wanted his 3%. That's why I'm like, these dudes is just straight crooks, man. Sitting up here telling sob stories about what they do. But then, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to them to be doing their job, they're like, nah, we're going to leave that guy out because he doing some political things. When y'all the ones who always doing political shit too, man. Like, let's be honest, these sanctioning bodies, man, they be terrible with it. That's why Dana, like, that's why he got some leverage and some shit that he's saying, because these guys just out here showing themselves, man. And Dana right, he's right, man. When these guys mandated Conor Benn to be number 1 and he never fought at 147 for like 2 years, I was like, bro, like, okay, I would be so mad with the WBC if I was paying sanctioning fees in their rankings to stay there. And you just bumped a dude up who don't even fight at this weight class. Like, what the hell? Like, what? Where this guy come from? And what win got him number 1? Like, he still ain't got 47 win that should be putting him at number 1. You know what I'm saying? Because he fought Regis at 50, I believe. So I don't know, man. They do that type of stuff. And then Ryan Garcia, we saw what he did after the Devin Haney fight. He went on this whole meltdown tour. He was being racist as hell. The WBC banned him. And then literally a year after, they put him right in there with Barrios. After he lost to Rolly, they put him right in there with the title shot. So it's like, bro, look how you guys act, man. Y'all don't act accordingly, man. Y'all just pick and choose. Pick and choose. And that's why I'm like, bro, like, boxing's just a weird space right now. Because we got a lot of good fighters out there, man. But they won't ever really get to the pinnacle because they just not chosen like these other dudes, man. And these dudes who are chosen, they're not going to fight those dudes because the promoters, they know they do going to lose, man. They know they got going to be in trouble. Oh, she said it was 4 years? Damn. I can't stand Mauricio. Yo, man. Who was it that cooked him, though? Was it Chris Mannix? I think it was Chris Mannix. Chris Mannix had a great interview with Mauricio. And he had him on the heater, man. He had him on the back foot. You know, Chris Mannix, he had a couple 10-8 rounds. He had Mauricio hot, bro. Like, Mauricio, obviously, I think he told Chris Mannix, don't ask me them questions. And Chris just went ahead with it, bro. Because it looked like it was off script. It looked like it was really real. Like, Chris was like, he was really digging, man. And I was happy about that. You know, he didn't really go up there and just let Mauricio talk a lot of shit. He fired back at everything Mauricio was saying, you know, especially with the Shakur situation. Like, that one, I never understood it either, bro. How you want $300K from a guy and your belt not even in the fight, bro? Like, you not even promoting the fight. Like, you not in the ring with your belt. Wanna know why? Because your belt not on the line, man. So This dude they just money hungry, man. And it's nasty work. So yeah, shout out to Chris Mannix, man, for going out there and doing that. That was dope, man. WBC doing Suleiman Sensei go dirty, man. He won an interim title last year, and his name hasn't even been in the mix. Yeah, man. And the WBC, they doing this guy dirty too, man. My man Herrera.
For no playing, send me a contra. I know baby, send me a contra. I will kill you, send me a contra. No play with me, send me a contra.
That man got the whole 135 interim belt, and they talking about making a fight between Zepeda and Roach for the full belt. So what's the point of the intern? And then Mauricio gonna say, what do you say to Ajit Caballero? He's happy to have the intern, bro. When he said that, I was like, bro, Ajit would smack this dude if he saw him right now. No, Ajit Caballero want to fight Usyk for the full belt. He don't want the fucking intern. Who wants the intern, bro? Like, really? Who wants silver medals? Nah, we want the gold, bro. We're not trying to be second. My man, like, come on, man. Shout out to Lady Chan. She said, yeah, Mannix cooked. Yeah. C. Pacino said, yeah, Chris was grilling him. Yeah, man. He was getting angry. Started like raising his voice a bit. And, you know, Chris Mannix stood freaking 10 toes down on his shit. Shout out to him, man. I love that. Love that. He probably never going to do an interview with Chris Mannix again, bro. I can bet you that much. Chris Mannix, he got on it. Yo, he got on his head top, man. He knew what it was, bro. Called out all the BS, man. And I enjoy that type of stuff, man. When guys is just, you know, we just want real answers, man. It's just like the judges too. Like sometimes we get poor judging and we don't even get an explanation about it. Like we don't get okay, I saw the fight this way because of XYB. Sorry, XYC or whatever. And it's like, man, you guys just get to walk off, go home, and leave us, the fans, freaking, obviously, not me, but some people be on these lives just yelling at each other over the fights. Or we all agree that was a robbery. You leave the fans in shambles instead of saying, yo, here's how I saw the fight. This is what I saw. This is why I think open scoring got to be involved in boxing, man. I don't know why they dropping the ball on that for. They got to get the scoreboards up. We got to see these scores. You know, I think it was Oshaki Foster who had open scoring in Mexico when he got that stoppage over Rocky Hernandez. You know, think about that, man. If they didn't know that, I don't know if they would have known they were down that bad because Shaki wasn't doing bad in that fight. Like, he was losing, but I didn't think he was losing the way they had it on the cards. Like, they had him way out. But he got that stoppage, obviously, because he knew he had to go get that stoppage. But hey, I know what people say. They say the flip side of it is the other guy's gonna start running. I'm like, man. Then you know what? We make them all fight in small rings. Then let's do that. Then everybody's fighting Eye of the Tiger rings. Then that's how you solve that problem, yo. Oh, Rico and Usyk had open scoring. Oh, did it? Damn. So maybe that's why Usyk didn't really step on the gas until late. Because like on my card, I think I had literally 6-4 for Rico. But I was going to give that 11 to Usyk. And then I thought for sure Usyk was going to stop him in 12. But yo, the referee, he said, fuck that, man. He said, this shit too close. he saw the open scoring too. He said, this shit too close, man. Nah, we got to save boxing tonight. Yo, shout out to the ref, bro. He said, oh, Rico's hurt. But like Rico did that to himself because he spit out his mouthpiece. He was walking crazy to the corner. So the ref was already looking at him like, bro, you done. And then as soon as he got touched up some more, ref was like, nah, yo, we really taking this guy out. People mad, but I'm like, nah, bro. We got to give my man, I don't want to do it, but we got to give Steve Willis that shit, bro. He the one who let Tank take timeouts and knees, bro. Like, come on. You robbed Lamont Roach in front of us, man. Oh, man. My man said the Usyk versus Rico scorecards were written all in the same handwriting. Oh, for real? I never saw the picture of the scorecards. I know they usually do that. They take a picture and then they show it online. But I think I saw it though. Like Usyk was up on one card, wasn't he? And then the other two, well, one was like tied. I think one was 5-5. And then, or were they two? I think, they were close though. They were all like within a round or so. And I had it 6-4 at the time for Rico. My man who probably said, for real, shout out to the ref. Yeah, bro. The ref said, yo, I'm going to say boxing today. Y'all got us. He said, yo, I got us, man. But then people are like saying he needs a rematch. And I'm just like, for what, bro? The jig is up now. Like, we know what Rico looked like. I'm telling you, he go in there with these other heavyweights. They not playing with him. They just getting him rayed out, bro. They not even going to play around with him. You know, Rico, the jig is up, bro. We know what you do. You're not boxing. You coming in doing crazy stuff. You trying to lean on people. Nah, man. Do that shit with Dubois. You getting sparked. AJ, you getting sparked. Maybe, Ferry, I can't rely on him. He got sparked up by Nagano. But I'm just saying, man, them other heavyweights and Usyk, if he fights Usyk again, he getting stopped, man. They're not playing around with him. They have a fight now. They can go reference it. They can go see what he does. Before, like, Usyk didn't have that luxury, man. He didn't have no boxing fight to go watch Rico on. He had nothing to study from. Like, how you gonna study kickboxing to boxing? You can't, bro. So Usyk just had to go in there and do that shit on the fly. But nah, the jig is up, man. We know what Rico is now, so he getting stretched by all them heavyweights, bro. Those guys get in the ring with him. Lady Chan said 2 was tied and 1 was up for Rico. Okay. So the judges, they had it tight. They had it tight. He said judges are going for that Roach third draw. Yo, honestly, Lamont Roach, man, he got to be the draw king, bro. I don't even understand how he be getting them draws, bro. This man, this shit's wild, bro. Shit's wild, man. But yo, I think I'm going to hang it up. Go chill. Chill. Relax. Fuck, I got work tomorrow night. Sucks. But yo, salute to everybody who tuned in, man. Hope y'all enjoy y'all evenings. My man said, did you see Boots and Xander? Yeah, man. Shout out to Xander, bro. Z Pacini. Yo, Xander is confident, bro. I love the energy. You know, Boots is extremely talented, but he's obviously not a talker. And I'm not going to hold that to him because his work, he speaks for his work in the ring. So that's cool, man. As long as he's doing that, I think he'll be fine. But yeah, man, Xander, he's confident, bro. He got his chest up. You know, he ready to go, man. I think he's going to have a good fight against Boots. I'm not saying he's going to win, but I think he's going to last, man. I think a lot of people think he's going to get stopped, but I'm like, I don't know, man. I like Xander. I think Xander is a good boxer. I think he got enough IQ to hang in there. And I think he can give Boots some problem at some points in the fight. I just think Boots just going to win too many rounds, man. He's just going to outlast Xander. So we'll see, man. We'll see how that fight goes. Obviously, as it gets closer, it's you know, we're coming to June now, so we're going to be talking about it more and more. To me, it's possibly the fight of the year, man. But we can't lie. This one here this weekend might steal the show, man, because there's a lot of animosity. These dudes don't like each other. Can't wait to watch the presser tomorrow. See them beat on each other. You know what I'm saying? And talk that ish. But yeah, we gonna see. We gonna see what happens with these guys, man. Oshaki Foster, Raymond Ford. And yeah, we gonna talk about it after, man. Shout out to Lady Chance. Thank you for the stream. She said Boots gonna stop him. Yeah, man. We gonna see, man. I think Xander, he's a good boxer. I think he can get away from Mr. Jerron Ennis. If Karen can do it for 24 rounds, I think Xander can do it too. But we'll see. But salute to everybody in the building. Y'all have a good night. Peace.